Fusing the Eastern melodic system with the Western harmonic system. That's the concept of melharmony, which was highlighted today during a composer festival at the Verona High School Performing Arts Center. An Indian dance opera kicked off the event before composer and vocalist Verona Area joined other musicians in performing a melharmony concert. He says the purpose of melharmony is to bring artists of diverse cultures together.
If we keep the similarities between diverse cultures as the starting point, then the differences can actually become colorful instead of being a divider.
If you missed the festival, that is okay. You can still purchase online passes at this website starting next week to watch the performances. Coming up next.